Brand new reports just came out saying that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is still at the negotiation table trying to get a fight done, and Keith Thurman is not an option. Also, Showtime and Fox are in a big, huge bidding war to stage this fight. Before we get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. So what's happening with it, y'all? Once again, we back at it. Now, they saying that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is still on and popping. Now, I'm sick of going over this. I'm sick of talking about it because, I mean, it seems like these two fighters in their camp, they've been negotiating for like 6 months now. What else is it to negotiate? You know, and we know what the problem is. The problem is Bud Crawford. He don't feel like they offering him enough money, right? Also, it's another twist to this. You got the two networks, Fox and Showtime. They are bidding, right? They are in the bidding war to be able to stage this fight. You know that Showtime and Fox, they both work with the PBC, but all of the big fights have been going to Showtime recently. So Fox, they trying to come back heavy and they trying to stage this fight. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I feel about that whole situation too. But let's talk about the reports that came out that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford and their team, they are still trying to get this fight done, right? And a lot of people had came out and said that Errol Spence, he's fighting with or without Terence Crawford, and that seems to be true. But these new reports are saying that Keith Thurman is not an option, right? Keith Thurman is no longer an option, and they're not even looking at trying to make an Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. They solely focused on Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and they're still engaged in talks to try to get this fight done. And to me, it's like, look, we know that Terence Crawford, he's trying to do everything that he can to get his bag. Whatever that may be, I don't know. But whatever they offering him, right? Whatever deal that they offering him, he feel that it ain't right. But the thing is, bro, do you want to fight or not? They're not going to offer you more than what they believe that you're worth, because all they have to do is go in the books and it shows what you worth. It shows what you worth. You know, it shows how many tickets you're selling. It shows how many pay-per-views you're doing. So they're going to calculate that number, and then they're going to give you more than that, right? They're going to give you more than that, but they're not going to give you too much more. You got to prove it, and you got to make your money on the back end. I don't see what's wrong with that, right? If Terence Crawford feels that this fight is as big as it's supposed to be, as big as everybody's saying it is, if Terence Crawford feels that he's such a big superstar, what is wrong with making your money on the back end? You feel me? But like I said, man, I can't tell that man what to take, and you know, that's his pockets. I can't tell that man what to take. But what I can say is that Errol Spence and Showtime and PBC or whoever's at the negotiation table, they need to give him a final offer and tell him you either take it or move on. It ain't no negotiating back and forth, right? The fans don't got time for all this shit. Make the fight or move on and get on somewhere. You feel me? You're not running nothing. You're not going over to the PBC and telling them how to run their business. You feel me? Because Keith Thurman, he can slide in. And Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, they still gonna do big numbers, especially if they do it in Cowboy Stadium. Keep the same date. They still gonna sell a lot of pay-per-views. Keith Thurman, he can sell. And I know a lot of people don't want to see that, but they still gonna watch it. The same people that was gonna pay to see Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is gonna be the same people that's gonna pay to see Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. They gonna say they ain't, but at the end of the day, they're gonna pay for it. And the ones who stream all the fights still gonna be the same ones who streaming all the fights. The ones who gonna go to the fight still gonna be the same ones that's gonna go to the fight. You know what I'm saying? You might have a few thousand that don't, but that ain't gonna change nothing. That ain't gonna really change up the numbers, the bottom line. So like I said, I'm sick of this going back and forth. It's been like 6 months. These guys been negotiating. All right, come on now. We need to just go ahead and get on with it. I'm kind of fed up with it. And to tell you the truth, a lot of the steam and the excitement that I had for this fight to pop off, it's kind of going away with all this back and forth. Oh, the fight is on, the fight is off. They still negotiating. They ain't negotiating. Terence Crawford want this, but he want that. And all of this back and forth, you know. And the reason I'm not putting it on Errol Spence is because I know that this don't have nothing to do with Errol Spence, because we've never had this issue with Errol Spence. And Terence Crawford, he was having these same issues with Bob Arum. Bob Arum was saying that he's very hard to negotiate with. Bob Arum already came out and told us that. So when he goes to a whole nother promotional company and they having the same issue, well, yeah, if the shoe fit where, it's Terence Crawford. But like I said, I'm not telling that man what to take and what not to take. It is what it is. But also, right, you got Showtime and Fox. Reports are saying that Showtime and Fox, they are both in the bidding war to stage this fight. They both want to fight on their network, right? Now, we know that Showtime has pretty much came and they took over. Showtime was the network that all of the big fights was happening on at one point in time. All of the big pay-per-view fights. And then, you know, Fox came, pulled it from up under them, right? Fox came and they started showing out. They started putting on the big pay-per-view events. You feel me? Even with Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder, everything was going through Fox. And Showtime was kind of like, they was sitting on the sideline. They had to go with Jake Paul and Logan Paul and all of that. Now, Showtime, they've been coming back with a vengeance. They've been putting on the big pay-per-views with Errol Spence and Tank Davis and, you know, all of the big names. But Fox, they trying to come back and they trying to take their crown back. So it's a bidding war. And personally, if you ask me, I think Errol Spence and Terence Crawford will do much bigger numbers if Fox grabs this. Yeah, Fox. Because Fox on PBC, they do a lot better promotion than Showtime do, because, you know, it's free. Everybody can go to Fox FS1. Everybody could go to regular Fox. You feel me? And they just do a better job of promoting, because they putting promotion on college football games, on the regular football games. You just got a wider window if you go with Fox. You know, Showtime, they do good, but Showtime is a paid subscription channel. So a lot of people don't see the advertisements and things that they put on Showtime. Everybody see Fox, Fight Camp. If you bring back PBC Insider and all of that, man, that's why they was doing big numbers. This is when Errol Spence was doing his biggest numbers, when they was having the fights on Fox. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter. He was doing his biggest numbers when the fights was on Fox. Also, Deontay Wilder was doing his biggest numbers when they was promoting it on Fox. So yeah, I like Fox a lot better. But at the end of the day, whoever have it, Showtime or Fox, they need to go ahead and get the ball rolling. Because you talking about having this very, very close to Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas, and then you got New Year's. It's not a good time of year anyway to stage a fight of this magnitude, to me. You see what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do it, y'all should have been told people when it was going down. People should already have been able to buy their, you know, hotel rooms, they suites and everything, they plane tickets. People should already have everything mapped out for this fight. But they can't, because y'all haven't given us a real date and y'all haven't given us a real announcement. You feel me? And people getting fed up with it. And I'm hearing a lot of people now saying, you know what? I was going to go to the fight, but nah, I'm going to sit this one out and I'm going to just watch it on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And when people tell you they going to watch it on pay-per-view, imagine how many people that's saying that it ain't going to pay for it. They going to stream it. You feel me? So you messing your pockets up, making everybody wait, right? Y'all messing y'all bottom line, y'all bottom dollar up for making everybody wait. Because if they going to the fight, one thing you know is they not streaming a damn thing. They paying to get those tickets. They paying big money to sit in those seats. But a lot of people, if they tell you that, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit this one out. I was gonna go to it, but I ain't gonna go to it. Well, a lot of those people, a large percentage of those people are gonna stream it, you know? So it is what it is, but like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Do y'all think this fight still gonna happen? Or would y'all rather see, you know, Errol Spence just walk away and fight a Jerome Buchanan. You feel me? I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Jerome Buchanan. And what network do y'all think that this fight will do bigger numbers on? Fox or Showtime? Anyway, like I said, make sure that y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.